Okay, hi guys. In this video we're going to change the window regulator for Astra K. It's very sunny, you can't see much, but the window is not going up or down. Um, so I'll show you. We'll need to remove the door panel. For that we'll need to remove this trim and some bolts around. Altogether there are 5 bolts, all 7mm. So yeah, if you don't have, for this one it's ideal if you have a trim removal tool, which I don't, so I used one of these SIM cards. And what you do is you try to slide it in at the top neatly. I'll try to do it as clear as I can. So you try to slide it at the top, you slightly push it in, and it should pop off just like it did a second ago. No. 1 minute. There you go. So you try to push it in and it came off, fell on the floor there. Keep that for later. And you get a bolt, 7mm bolt there. Okay, then we have to remove this trim. For this trim we'll need to start removing it from that side, because that side has a clip that goes in, and if you try to open it from there it will break. Okay, so let's see if my card is going to be any good. So apparently the top clips are plastic, as far as I know. Haven't ever done this. Let's see how it goes. And the bottom ones are metal. Okay. I might have to start. I got this little plastic fork, kids, and try to remove it from here. Don't want to break anything because not my car. Okay, I can see the little clip there. So yes, there you go. If you look at the bottom, you can see the clips. I don't know if you can see that. Probably not. But if you look you'll see them little slots where they slot in. Okay, so I've undone this. Let's undo the next one, which is somewhere around here. Here. Well, let's just do it as neatly as we can. Slowly, don't rush, you don't break it. Let's see, can't see anything there. But we'll try to remove that. Okay, I can see it now. It's around here. The fork is too thick. Hopefully it will do the trick. There we go. That unclipped, that unclipped. So a few more to go until we can break this loose, and then hopefully reveal that clip back in. So I'm going to pause it for a little so you see, but it's not easy with one hand. Okay, I managed to unclip this. What I did is I put this card in there and then reveal this little groove and put my plastic fork in there. Okay, so that all unclipped there. Just need to try to pull it up now. I think there's one more clip, maybe in the corner there, probably. So now we have enough space to get my fork. Try to push it up. Okay. Well, anyhow, I'll get back to you when this is off. Okay, so what I've done, I put this card there and then use the fork on top of the card so I don't damage this part. And then this pulled up. Now this should all slot out. Have a few more clips at the bottom I have to undo. So I finally managed to unclip all of these. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. These were the main ones. So for these two, it says to do them from the bottom, but I managed to do them through the top. Because I don't have my trim removal tool, I had to use a flathead screwdriver and put a nice rubber glove on there so it doesn't scratch the trim. So yeah, just like that. Whatever. Yeah, so once all of these are unclipped, you just slide it out, and that reveals the 7mm bolt in there, and there. Okay, and that one, and there should be 2 more at the bottom. I can only see one for some reason for now. Oh yes, one there. That's it. So let's undo them. I'll get my socket, I'll get everything ready and get back to you. Okay, so I got my 7mm socket on my drill and slide it in, put it in reverse. That is out. That one is out as well, it's loose. Let's see this one. Okay, this one seems long. Maybe this one needs to go out a little bit more. It's out. Okay, and the last two. And that one. That one. Okay, now take them out, put them somewhere safe. Otherwise they will start falling out when you lift the door card up. Okay, these two are a bit harder to take out. Let's see what we can do. Okay, I'll take one of these and try to pull it out. There we go. Okay, now they're all out. So I'm going to lift this up, try to get it off, and make sure I unplug all the connectors. I'll have to do it without a camera, and I'll show you where all the connectors are after. Sorry, I forgot, you have a few clips around the trim. Not sure where exactly they are, but first you have to do those before you can lift it up. The clips are right here. You see the blue ones? My one's popped off because obviously I don't have some of them popped off. One here, one there, one at the top there, and one there. You can probably see better than I can. And there's a couple of them there, one there and one at the top. So when the clips are undone, you lift this up. Be careful, these little metal hooks, one of them fell out. I just slotted it back in. In fact, one of them is still on my door right there. I now need to put it back in that groove. And yes, I had to unplug the door lock connector. You had to push this in with a little screwdriver, and then it slots out. This was tucked into this hole here. I had to pull that out as well. And there's another one here, which was this one, which is for the window operation. Okay, so I had to unclip these two, which were a bit awkward to get to right there, but it's the same. What you do is you just push this little thing in and then it slots out nice and easy. So now the window regulator is behind there. Haven't ever done this, but we'll have a look. Oh yes, I also had to do the lock, the door release. So what you do, you push this, pull it back out of the slot, which is right there, and then the little ball pops out of this. So you push it in, pull it out, don't worry about the cable, and you free the cable from there and just pull it up. Okay, next I'm going to peel this. Try to do it as neatly as I can, because I'll have to put it back on, and then we'll see how the regulator is actually installed. So I've removed the film. Yes, so that's the window regulator. We need to undo this, that, and that to release them. Obviously first we need to unplug the actual electrical part. We'll unplug the clip somehow. Oh yes, there's a little red slot on there. You pull it up and it slots out. Okay, rest that there. So need to make sure we know which way it goes. I have one there. Need to first check if it's the same. Okay, it looks pretty much same to me, but I need to, when I take this out, because I haven't done this ever, so I need to make sure I know which one goes where, because it's quite confusing. I'll show you my part, which I got for £21 off eBay, used. You can get new, but I mean, so yeah, it's a bit confusing, but we'll see. And obviously the window itself needs to get clamped somehow. Some people use tape. I'm lucky I got a clamp, so I'm going to put this here, and that should hold it. Nice, now it won't go anywhere. Actually, I don't know, I might need to put it somewhere higher, just in case I need to lower the window, but not too high so it doesn't fall down and break, because then it's going to be a whole different job. Okay, So I'll undo these. Let's just see if they are 7mm as well. Get my socket. No, they're not. So they're bigger. I need to grab a set of bigger ones, or you can use a spanner. Anyway, I'll undo those and let you know how it goes. So these plastic clips is what holds the glass in place, and you need to remove this little trim like this, but from the front all the way along. And once you remove that, if you look closely, I don't know if you'll be able to see, probably not. Okay, there and there. It's going to be much easier when you actually know. Well, when you have this off, you'll see much better, but what you do, you have to put little tool in there and unclip them and lift the window out. Be careful not to smash it. Okay, so I finally managed to take it out. I had to pull the window a little bit down and do it from the inside and clip them, then pull the window up with my clamp, release them, release these plastics, and then obviously they would be down because there are two little glass ears on the glass when they slot in. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, so somewhere here, there. That's the one ear, and there's another one there. No, probably can't see. Yeah, that. See that? That little ear. So once they're released, you have to very slowly wiggle these two bolts out, because obviously there's not much space. You don't want to break the glass. Well, yeah, and then they slot out of there. What I have noticed, why I couldn't understand how this goes, this is what I bought, this is what I've taken out. They have removed the two screws. So yeah, these two screws, the Torx. Luckily I got my Torx with me, so I'm going to take these two off and put them on there and then try to install it. Yes guys, so I managed to put it back in and clip the glass back in the plastic right there. And obviously there are a couple clips that you have to undo when you're removing it, and you have to put that back on. All you do is just flip one side and pull it a little bit up, and then flip the other side, and it slots out. It's quite easy. It's much easier to clip it out than in. Just push it in. Okay, so and also I forgot to tell you, there was this bolt holds in one of this side. It's all and they're all 10mm. So what I'm going to do now, put them back up. Put more bolts there. So finger tight first. Obviously, because I don't want to be doing that all over again. What I'm going to do, I'm going to tighten these bolts, quickly connect these two connectors there, put my key in and see if the window works. This one. Okay, just push that one out a bit. And there we go. Guys, I put everything back together. It was working. I thought I was recording the last video, but it didn't record, so that's why I'm making this. All worked. I'm happy. Hope this helps you.